come away. Here's the bluebird, here to stay.
Okay, everybody, welcome back to Uniquely Created. My name's Alexa. If you haven't been here before, welcome. So what we're going to do today is I'm finally doing the gnome, because if you know me, you know I love gnomes, and this guy has a hat on with a snowflake, and I was thinking of doing him in one of the IntoResin Aurora powders, just so we can see the real good effect, and he's gonna be real cute in that. So we're gonna do him. I've been waiting patiently, it's been too long. And then I'm going to make this oval tray, and I know the tray should probably be, sorry, something was stuck there. I know the tray should probably be positioned so that the front is this way, but I'm going to position it this way. And the reason that I'm going to do that is because I want to place this snowman down and then put some crushed crystal around and probably some other decorations. So that's why I'm going to do it this way. I'm also going to put crushed crystal. I said crushed crystal because it's right in front of me. Crushed glass. Sorry, guys. Specifically this one. So I thought this one would look really nice if I put this around it. And then I'm going to just cover it after that with some clear resin, and I'm just going to put a touch of the crushed crystal, and that's because I just want it to have like a little bit of shine going on with it, not too much because otherwise it'll be hard to see, but just a touch, and we'll see how it turns out. I hope it'll be okay that I'm flipping it. I've never done this before. I just got this mold, so come along with me. If I mess up, then we know for next time, right? And I don't know which IntoResin one I'm gonna choose yet. I put my camera back to just camera mode and not cinematic. And I left it at one time, so it's still zoomed in. I just really hope this is okay, like better than what we have been having. It's on 4K and it's at 60 shutters per second, so I'm really hoping this is gonna be okay, because the cinematic, guys, is killing me. It's taking hours, and I mean hours, about 8 hours for me to upload it to YouTube. So my first December 1st video didn't go out till late. My December 2nd video is still 2 hours and 22 minutes left, and it's been going since noon, and it's 9 o'clock at night right now. So it's taking me like a long time to upload. So let me know. I can go back, I don't mind. It's just I need to get back in a rhythm where I start uploading them faster, because I really wanted to start this month off good. I was having quite a lot of problems, but we've got them figured out. And if you did see the vlog that I'm trying to upload right now, then you know I got the vacuum chamber from Amazon. So I'm super excited about that, to finally have bubble-free work. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So first and foremost, I'm going to make sure I don't get these dirty. And then I didn't want to mix resin yet, because I just wanted to show you guys what I was going to do with this. So obviously if I just cut off the edges, then we're just going to have an awkward straight edge at the top and the bottom. So I think what I'm going to do is just cut like a circle around him. You don't have to have everything. You can do whatever you want. If you want more of the snowman or half of the snowman in, you can do that, whatever you decide. But I think for me, actually, I kind of like that too. If I maybe cut the corners, and yeah, I'm never gonna get a straight edge. I'm not gonna cut a straight edge for the life of me. I need one of them things. You guys never told me what those things were called. The things in primary school, which you feed the paper in, and then it's got the really sharp blade, and then you just cut it. But you could cut like tons of paper at the same time. You guys never told me what that was called. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just give myself like a quick little marking. I really need to get myself some pencils because these are gonna be pen marks, really. The only thing I have is my Sharpie. So I'm just gonna do a quick look. Yep. Obviously I want to cut inside this line, but this just gives me an idea of how much I want to cut off, and then we can go from there. I'll just cut and see how I like it, and I'll do that. So I'm gonna do that. I am going to, let me tell you guys what color I'm gonna choose first. I don't know, I like them all. They're all multicolor, so they're all multicolor, the Aurora powders. I do have the links down below if you are interested. Let's go with 8. I'm saying that because I'm seeing more purple. Purple's my favorite color. I don't know what it's going to turn out like. We'll see together. I know it's going to be beautiful. And this will be uploaded on my birthday, so yeah. Well, oh, looks like I already opened this one. Let's see. Did I? Maybe not. Just didn't have the tape on it. Oh my god, it's so pretty. I hope you guys can see that. If I move it around maybe. So there's not a lot. You guys are gonna see that, but you don't need a lot. You only need a little bit. You guys will see that when I mix the resin. I will show you guys that. So I will cut this down, mix up some resin, put it in the vacuum chamber, get as many of the bubbles out as I can, and then after that I will come back and we will do all this together. I'm just gonna cut just a small area that I've already cut out and then, or drawn out, and then decide how much I want to cut off from there. All right. Cutie patootie snowman. Does this even fit in here? No. Of course not. Of course not. Listen, guys. This is how I do things, okay? I do things the hard way. I keep turning it. Is it turning? Is it turning it? And it doesn't have to be perfect, guys. If you've cut too much off on some ends, just, that's what the crushed glass is for. Just cover what you want covered if you feel like you cut too much off, and then go at it again, you know? Don't know if I needed to cut more on that end or not, but, well, that's a little cockeyed right here. I'm a perfectionist, guys, so if I do this on camera, I'm gonna be here all night. It's a little cockeyed down here, see? I told you. I'll be here all night. Oh, look how cute he is. Okay, so I definitely want to make sure I have some resin on first. Is this just the mold? Is it under the mold? Oh, it looks like it's just on the mold. So I definitely want to have some resin on first. I may, oh, why did I leave that open? My clumsy ass, I'm gonna knock that right over. Silly girl. Silly girl. Okay. So yeah, I definitely want to, you definitely want to, if you've not done this before, put some resin at the bottom and then submerge this into the resin and then go from there. I'm just trying to decide if I want to paint the bottom with anything like a mica powder or something, so that the bottom's covered completely, so it doesn't see like half the paper and then the crushed glass kind of covering it. And I think now that I said it, I probably do want to do that because it sounds good to me. So what I think I'm going to do, and I got this idea from a subscriber, so shout out to them. They said that you can use the chameleon powders and you put them in isopropyl alcohol, mix them together, and it makes it easier for and apparently the colors are more bright if you do it that way. So let's take a look. I do have my Rolio Cameleo, Rolio Cameleo. God, it's gonna be a fun word day for us today. I do have my Rolio Chameleon powders that I did get in my Amazon haul beside me, but I do want to take a look. I think they're pretty much the same. Pretty much. Ooh, the plum would be nice. A nice background. Let's see. Magenta. Champagne. Can you guys see? I can't tell. Yes, you can see. Teal. Listen, if it was up to me, the teal would be used for everything, okay? Golden. Yeah. Is there a purple? Blue. A blue. A grape. What do you guys think about the grape? I think grape. Okay. This is my birthday, okay? We're going to do everything purple today. Okay? It's not my birthday yet till tomorrow. But my parents are already wishing me happy birthday, even though it's not tomorrow yet. So we're going to go with that. Oh, I love my parents. Literally support me through everything. Okay. So, I guess I can do this on camera real quick. Real quick. Oh, sorry, guys. Trying to get comfortable in here, okay? Okay, it's a good deal. I'm gonna move the snowman so I don't make a mess on him, because chances are I will. And I'm gonna get one of my new brushes. Ooh, look how pretty they are. They're so pretty. They're so pretty. I'm gonna use one of the bigger ones just because it'll cover it faster. Okay. I don't know why I haven't taken them out of these containers, but I don't know. Because I like the containers? I don't know. Okay. And now that I've got an excess of isopropyl alcohol, I mean, I'm not going to go and start wasting it, but now that I've got some to use, and I don't have to worry so much about not having any, I'm just going to use my handy dandy. Oh, okay, stop. If you guys heard that, it's just, hold on, let me grab it so it doesn't start peeing everywhere. I got one of these from Amazon, and it's like an automatic soap dispenser, but I use it for my alcohol. So when I'm cleaning, I use it to clean. And it's very sensitive that it will start peeing constantly if you don't stop it. So I had to stop it. Stupid. Not you. Just came to my head. Sorry. All right. I'm going to add I do have a lot of alcohol in here. I don't think I need this much. Okay. I'll spill a little bit out, and if I do need more, I'll just add it. How's that? Sounds good to me. Is that what you guys are saying too? Sounds good to you? I'm adding a lot of powder because it's pretty. Ooh, look at it. Ooh, look at it. Oh, see, if I had this on cinematic, you guys would be able to see this better. I just hate how it goes crazy. It like zooms. There's no zoom function on these stupid iPhones. Okay. Oh, that was cool. All right. Oh, so pretty. I think there's too much alcohol in here. Guys, you're supposed to tell me if I have too much alcohol. Let me see. If I start painting and it looks like caca, I'm just gonna say, guy. But it's so pretty. Oh my god. It's making designs. It's making designs. Oh my god. Why don't I just spill it? Maybe I should add more. I should, because look at what's happening. Look at. Look how cool that is. This is why I love this. So before I even started filming on YouTube, it was like I could sit here and just watch what resin does. Like, this isn't even resin yet, of course, but there's like mica powders and alcohol inks, and like, it's just so cool. It's like it's sparkling. I'm having my own Christmas light show without having a Christmas tree. Look how cool that is. That's so cool. Yeah, I definitely had way too much alcohol. Go ahead, Alexa, and waste all your powder. Actually, let me see if Rolio has like a grape, so I'm not wasting one over the other. I believe it did, because I remember saying that they look very similar to the others. Uno momento, por favor. If you try to speak Spanish back to me, that's all I know. That and cerveza means beer. I hate beer, by the way. I think it's gross. I can't stand the taste of it. No, there's not one. Nope. Yeah, I forgot. They're the ones with all the fun names for their mica powders. When I went through it with you guys, I was like, okay, I'm probably not saying half of these right. I'm kind of wondering if I just want to not waste anymore and just use like I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get another one of these because I have a gazillion of them. I'm gonna pour a little bit. I told you guys this is my first time, so you guys are learning with me. If I mess up, you guys will learn with me. I'm just gonna add a little bit, few drops, maybe a little bit more. Okay. So only added a little bit, like it's barely covering just the around the edge, not touching the middle yet. Okay, and we're gonna do another spoonful of this very pretty mica powder. God, it's so pretty. Okay. Saying okay a lot today. Okay. I cleaned up my entire office. So we all know how I've been looking for my snowflakes, right? So I clean up my entire office. I'm like going through all the drawers. I almost knocked that over. Going through everything that I possibly have, that I could possibly have. Chunkalunky. See, now I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Am I supposed to just paint with this chunkalunka? Ooh, I can see the chameleon in it now. I see what you mean, Lisa. So, yeah, turn my office upside down looking for the snowflakes. Totally forgot I had a box on the side where I put all my Christmas decorations. Who's an idiot? This girl right here. This is not sticking though. What am I doing wrong? Somebody tell me what I'm doing wrong. Is it because I already poured the... Please stick. 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 What am I doing wrong, guys? Not enough alcohol? But then what? Can you stick? Listen, you're a nail brush, and it's very fun to paint with you, but I gotta make this stick. Lord, have mercy if I waste more. Hi. Trying to get some of these globs up. Listen, Linda. Can you work with me here? I went into the IntoResin website in the US and I found those, not IntoResin, my God. IntoResin's right in front of me. Sorry, guys. Let's Resin website. And I saw those metallic mica powders that one YouTuber was telling me about. And they're so pretty. They're so pretty. But they don't ship to Canada. So mean. What do they have against us? We're nice. We're nice people. Us Canadians. We're nice. Sometimes people would say we're too nice. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I know this isn't painting on, but I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. Wonder what it would look like if I just put it in the ditch. Ditch. I'm calling it a ditch. Sorry, I just snorted. I'm calling it a ditch. Guys, what am I doing wrong? Help. Help me. I wish this was my live video that I might do for tomorrow for my birthday. I don't know if I'm going to. Not very many people answered, so I don't know. I might try, and if nobody's on, I'll go off, but I did get that surprise. I got it today instead of tomorrow. It said it was going to come on my birthday, but it actually came today. So I'm excited to try it. Oh, am I going to get it now? But now I got all these chunkalunkies everywhere. What am I going to do? Hello? Okay, what I'm going to do is try to get some of these chunkalunkies up. Okay, add a little more alcohol. Okay, I'm going to try to get some of these chunkalunkies off my brush in here. And then I think what I'm going to do, because we all know alcohol dries, I'm going to try to get some of these big chunks out of here and get them in here to break up. And then I think I'm just going to pour this into the mold and see how it turns out. May not be perfect, but like I said, you guys, I just started this in September. Haven't been using any of these because they didn't really look chameleon to me, and they were so expensive that I wanted to use them sparingly. But we be using it, okay? Especially for my favorite time of year, and this is my birthday. Not that I should really care about my birthday with how old I am, but you know what I mean, jelly bean. Okay, I really didn't want it to go up the sides too much, but okay. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Is it gonna all come off though? All right, let's see. Just trying to get as much off my brush as I can. It's so beautiful. Let's see what happens, guys. There's a little spout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. Yep. don't know what this is going to turn out like, guys, but you know what? No matter what it turns out like, it's going to be unique. And that's all I can care about. I wonder if instead of using the brush, if I just try to tip it. What do you guys think? If I just pour the rest of this and then just try to tip it around and see how it goes? Yeah? No? Maybe? Yeah, no, maybe so. If any of you know, I know some of my subscribers are other YouTubers as well. Thank you for being here. Mary, Miss Sheila. I will remember all your names. I know Lisa does resin at home, but she's not on YouTube. But for anybody that does do YouTube, if you don't film on your phone, can you tell me, just give me an idea if you have a camera, how you get the videos from the camera onto your computer, and if by any chance you use a Mac, and if it's very difficult to do that, because I know I need a camera. I'm not going to be able to afford one anytime soon, that's for sure. But I know I need a camera because my phone has, yesterday was just a day from heck. Okay, let me give you guys a little bit of a backstory. So, did this start yesterday or the day before? So first I couldn't get my December 1st video out. It just would not upload no matter what I tried. And then when I attempted to sorry guys, this is kind of working, so I'm just a little amazed. And then, so that took forever. Like literally I left it on when I went to bed. I woke up in the morning and checked while I was in bed, or not really the morning, but morning for me. You guys get the idea. And when I checked, it wasn't there. And I was like, oh Lord, it's not there yet. And so I came in the studio and I looked at the computer and it was at 77% and it was at like 72% when I had stopped the day before, or the same day technically, at when did I leave my office? I think it was around like 5 o'clock in the morning or something like that. I left the office because I was literally tired. I was in pain. Like it was just a lot of sitting and waiting for it to do something. Look how pretty that is. Oh, I know what I'm going to use for shakers. That's for sure. That's going to be beautiful. Oh yeah. Can you imagine this in a shaker? Guys, I've got some ideas for shakers. I'm just waiting for some of the things that I need for them. I'm getting some letters coming in to do some letter shakers. This would be cool to do with pens too. Anyway, sorry, my story. So yeah, so I'm frustrated it won't upload. And then I'm like little down on myself because of course I don't want to start December off on a bad note, right? So that's fine. I'm like, okay, I'll restart it. And of course it took literally all day. It didn't upload until 1 o'clock in the morning this morning. So I was a little frustrated with that. Then I get my Amazon shipment and my vacuum chamber. So we all know the issue that I had with my Resiners machine and why I didn't get my Resiners bubble machine. So then I'm like, okay, give me my money back and I'll go to Amazon and I'll buy something. So on Amazon there was a Black Friday sale and I just went with the Black Friday sale and I purchased myself. Why did I touch that when I didn't need to? I just went and purchased one from Amazon. So I did that, and you know, I'm like, okay, I'm finally getting somewhere. I can start to make pieces I'm proud of without any bubbles in them, blah, 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 right? I get the vacuum chamber. Not only is one of the filters that is actually on the gauge broken, but the clamp that goes on the tube, so you know those clamps that come and you've got the screw that you need to screw around the clamp so that it tightens around the hose and it tightens on the valve. So it was not manufactured properly. And so what happened was, so you imagine the screw, it's a star screw. One side of the star was completely filled with metal. So it wasn't manufactured properly. So you couldn't put the star screwdriver in there that they had, right? And it's such an odd shape for a straight screwdriver that you had to have the right one. So I tried like 4 or 5, like even my parents were trying to give me ones and we couldn't find one anywhere to get it. And I was so frustrated. I was like, of course, now I finally got one here, and then I've got to get one that's got issues. So then that happened. And then there's just other things going on. And then at one point I messaged my best friend and I said, listen, I think something's trying to tell me that I need to stop. Maybe I'm just barking up the wrong tree. Like, things just keep going wrong. Something's happening. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but this is frustrating. Like, and she's like, oh, no, you ain't. No, you ain't quitting. You're not quitting. She was like getting on me. She's like, you're not quitting. I don't care, but you're not quitting. So I was like, okay, but this is so frustrating. So anyway, I was like, okay, we don't have the tools. I'm going to go on Amazon and purchase an entire darn tool set. Pink too. So if anybody steals it, I'm going to know it's mine, because nobody in here is going to have pink tools. And then, it had wrenches in it. So I was like, okay, if I'm going to get it, I'm going to get one with a wrench set too, so that, now it's just low power. I swear. If it's not one thing, it's another. Oh, lordy, lordy. Okay. So, what I meant to say was popsicle sticks. I just grab the popsicle sticks. And I'm just going to add a little bit. So this is number 8 of the multicolored IntoResin Aurora powders. So I'm just going to add I'm going to start with just a tiny amount, and we'll see how much we need to add. So just like that much. I hope you guys can see that. Just a very small bit of it. All right, and let's see. Ooh, so pretty already. So pretty already, it's not even mixed. So I'm just gonna lift it up closer to me, guys, for a minute. Sorry. I just want to see closer if I want to add more or not. It looks good, but it is hard to see with all the bubbles. I may just add like a teensy bit more, just a little corner of this more. I think that's going to be far more than enough. Again, these are expensive, guys, but they're so worth it. They make such beautiful accents to your work. I'm just going to give that a nice mix here. See what I meant about introducing more bubbles? That's why I wanted to just mix in the colors and then do the vacuum chamber after, once all the color is in there. I know I could also put the molds in and put the vacuum chamber on, but I don't think we need to go that far. But that is stunning. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that is stunning. If I have to change it to cinematic tomorrow, what is that? I'm glad I scooped my spoon up. Anything else in here? Nope. Okay. Interesting. If I have to put it on cinematic for a minute or so tomorrow just to show you guys the color, I will. But I don't think I can do it for an entire video anymore, guys. That just, I hope you guys understand. Like, literally, it's at 7% right now. And we're already at, oh, right, I had to restart. I was like, how are we at 3 minutes? So we're probably at 35 minutes, and it's only gone up a few percent. So this is literally gonna take all night long again. So all my videos are a day behind right now, which sucks, but there's not much I can do about it. So for this one, like I said, I just want to add a small amount. I don't know why I keep this lid in. Because this will overtake everything. So I don't want to add too much. I just want to add a small amount just to give it a nice little glimmer. So that on top of the snowman, it kind of looks like a little bit of snow falling. See, I'm adding more. I'm bad when it comes to this stuff. I love this stuff, but I'm bad when it comes to it. Like, I want to add so much of it. This crushed crystal is so pretty though. Okay. So, just want a little bit to make it have a little bit of shimmer, shimmer. Shimmer, shimmer. Oh, it's so pretty. It literally looks like a snow falling. I like when the snow falls, but only when it falls the first time, and then I hate it after that. So I don't know if you guys can see the difference now that they're beside each other, but this is the crushed crystal, the Aurora powder. I know they both have bubbles in them, but the Aurora powder really has like so many colors. I'm seeing reds and blues and greens and so many colors in this. And then the crushed crystal literally just looks like snow. Snow is falling. You have anything in here? You have any guccas up in here? I don't see anything. Okay. I don't know what that was from the other one, but we don't want none of that in here. Okay. I put my popsicle stick for that one over there, so I gotta remember Aurora powder and crushed crystal. All right, let me get these in the vacuum chamber, guys. It's gonna take me a second. Oh, the lid is heavy. If you guys haven't used them, it's glass, so it's heavy. Let me just add them in. All right. And then put the lid on top. And we'll turn it on. Oh, I gotta make sure this valve is closed. All right. I'm just gonna keep an eye on it, guys, so give me a second while it's rattling over here. It's definitely working really fast, if you guys can hear me. my first time ever using it with resin. I tried it for the first time just to make sure that the PSI would go high enough, but I haven't used it with resin yet. This is my first time. I was just going to say I'm not sure when I should stop it, but I can see now that the top bubbles are stopping. It kind of bubbles up like soap, and then it starts to go down, so... More bubbles in there, guys. Sorry about the wait. Ooh, it's smoky in here. Looks like the majority of the bubbles are out. Looks like that took away the rest of the ones that were there. So let me just take these out really quickly and not tip them over. Okay, and we have bubble-free resin, guys. Woo! Just gonna spritz the top of them because there's just a few bubbles up at the very top, but within the resin, nothing. I'm excited. Okay, let me pour this mold. Pour some alcohol. And we'll just get him filled up first. Look how clear this is. I'm like so excited. I don't think I've seen anything this clear before. So if you pour off of your popsicle stick or your silicone stick, it helps to not introduce more bubbles. I can't believe how clear it is. Wow, those things really work. I'm shaking. I'm just hoping I'm not introducing any bubbles. All right. Looks like I was about right. He's gonna take almost a full 3 ounces. Yep. Gnome, you take a lot of resin. That's okay. It's okay. I still love you. You're still an adorable Gnome. A bubble-free Gnome? Is it gonna be? I hope so. I do see one right there. Pop, please. That looks so cool, especially with the fact that it has no bubbles, I think. Seems to be one right under the lip here. Come on. Come on, bro. Don't make me get bubbles on my first ever pour with no bubbles. Okay, I think we got them all. All right, we have a tiny bit left, but for now, before this resin starts curing too much, I'm going to do a small pour on this. You guys still with me? Yeah, all right, haven't lost you guys yet. I don't know how much resin this is going to take. I have a feeling it's going to take more than what I had, but I just want to start off with a thin layer along the entire piece so that I can get that snowman in without having any issues. Look how clear this resin is, guys. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. It's so clear. Oh my gosh. I hope you guys can see the little bit of sparkle that it's leaving. It's so pretty. And see, just pouring it slowly and taking your time, making sure to pour from the popsicle stick. It really does help not introduce any new bubbles into the mold. Oops. But I will keep an eye out, and I will give it a spritz just in case. I was gonna say, how do you know when the bubbles, when to stop the bubble machine? But as soon as I said that, it stopped bubbling over. So, okay. Chances are, when I add the snowman, I'm going to introduce bubbles, and that will just happen. That's why I kind of wanted a color underneath, especially with the crushed crystal too. So that might happen, guys, and if it does, it is what it is. All you can do is do the best you can. So you just want to get the snowman in there, and then just use your popsicle stick and just kind of push him down wherever you want him. And just make sure when you're pushing, you're kind of pushing to make sure that all the resin underneath him is going up top, so that if there are any big bubbles, they're hopefully getting pushed out. We want to try to get him under the resin. And then the crushed crystals that we add will help keep the sides down. So we want to make sure we keep the top and the sides down. So the crushed crystals will help with that. So you just position him however you want him. It doesn't have to be perfect, guys. Nothing is perfect in resin making. But look how cute that looks with him covered. It looks like it's snowing on top of him. And that's the effect that we wanted. So as you see, it is lifting up. So again, you just want to make sure that all edges it is down. And I could have cut, now that I'm looking at it, I could have cut the sides a little bit more so that little lip didn't have the paper over it, but that's okay. My first time. We learn as we go, guys. We learn as we go. Oops, I just made a bubble. And I just popped him. Okay. So now, what I want to do is start introducing some of the crushed glass. I think I said crushed crystal again instead of crushed glass. But I do want to start introducing some of the crushed glass to try to keep the edges of the snowman down so he doesn't float to the top. And then we'll put a little more resin, and if I want a little more glass, and we'll just go like that little by little and see how we do. I know I have a bigger spoon somewhere. Here we go. All right, I'm just going to grab it with my spoon because remember, guys, this is glass, okay? So it is going to be extremely sharp. So just be careful with the crushed glass. You want to make sure that you're adding it carefully, that you're not risking cutting yourself, cutting a hole in the gloves that you're using so the protection is no longer useful. All those things, you got to make sure that you're being safe, guys. Remember that resin will say it has no VOC, but once you have A and B mixed together, you run the risk of it being toxic. Whether it has, they say it has VOCs or not. I've seen many YouTubers test out that new Pure Air, and it's all resin that says it doesn't have VOCs in it, and the Pure Air goes red because there is VOCs. And it doesn't happen until, it doesn't start happening until you mix the A and the B together, and then it starts to activate. That's the word I was looking for. And once it starts activating, well, that's when you get the troubles. So just be careful, guys, okay? I would not recommend using your hands. Just take the extra little bit of time, use a spoon. As you've seen, I was almost willing to stick my spoon in there, but I stopped myself. And if any move in the middle, you just use your popsicle stick after and just move it out of the way of where you wanted it. But once I pour the rest of the resin I want in there, if I pour from the middle, it'll push the crushed glass out to the edges again. So even if you don't have it along all the edges that you want it, it will push it there. So you'll see that in just a second. So just make sure when you're done, doing, if this is your first time using resin, when you're finished, you're washing your hands really good. Amazon does have a good epoxy hand cleaner. It has little micro beads in it, so it really helps scrub your hands if you end up with any resin on your hands for any reason, so just please make sure that you're using something to clean your hands properly. Just be safe, guys. It's a craft, it's something we all love, but we have to do it safely. Unfortunately, there have been people who have gotten very sick because they haven't taken proper precautions. And now they're telling everybody to be safe when it's unfortunately too late for them. So just make sure you're being safe, guys. If not for yourself, for the people who love you. And that's me saying that, so. If you know my story and how many times I almost gave up, then you know if it's me saying that, then it is serious. So I just want you guys to be careful and take care of yourselves. So as you see, I poured the exact amount of resin, which is amazing. So I got the exact measurement, and I can't remember how much I put in, so please put it down below if you remember how much I said I put in here. The one with the crushed glass, crushed crystal, crushed crystal, crushed glass, crushed everything. So it does have the exact amount that I need, which is awesome. I have a little too much of I think I have an ounce left of the one with the Aurora powders. All right. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to just go around and push this crushed glass that hasn't gone in down into the resin, because otherwise what will happen is it will fall off when you're done with your piece. So you just want to make sure, because it's not coated in the resin, right? Not all the pieces would be. Some of them would still stick on the surface, but remember, again, it is glass, so we don't want our customers cutting themselves either. So anybody who buys our art, we want to make sure we're saving them too, right? So I would recommend just pushing the glass into the resin. And then here's where, if you want to push more glass to the edges, or if you want to push it further in towards the picture, you can do so. Now's the time when you can play. If you've got an area that doesn't have enough and you want more, you can add more. Just remember, the more you're playing around with the resin, the more chance you have of adding extra bubbles. So if you are like me and are new to having a vacuum chamber finally, then just remember that is a risk that you do run. So just have some alcohol ready, or your torch, or whatever you want to use. Just make sure if you're using one, you're not using the other, because you don't want a fire going on. I did that once, never again. I forgot I put alcohol in and started the torch, and yeah, like poof, up in my face. Don't want that to happen again. So, looks like they've all fallen in, but what I want to do is just add a little bit more in certain spaces. I want a little bit more here and here, and definitely down here. And again, it's up to you if you want to keep them floating like this and see what falls off. But if you do that, I would recommend that you do file it down after when it's cured, because these glass shards are sharp. It's glass, guys. It's a glass. It's a glass. All right. Don't know if I need more there, but it was looking a little lonely there. Oops. Okay. So again, I'm just pushing it under the surface and then it'll sink on its own. I just want to make sure that it gets under the resin surface. And if you find tomorrow that you miss some and some is still at the top, you can either file it down like I just said, or if you have room in your mold, you can put a top coat on and just dome it out. That's completely up to you, what your preference is. Kind of like what it's doing here. It's almost like some of them are floating and some of them aren't. I see you, Bubble. And so now the glass is holding Mr. Snowman down, and it's just giving your piece of art just that much more of a glow, because it adds a little more color and it just looks so pretty. These guys want to float. Have it your way. I love the way how it looks like snow right now. So pretty. Okay, guys, that's it for Mr. Snowman. Just gonna give it a little spritz. I don't see any bubbles right now, but just in case, I'm gonna give him a little spritz. Oops. Glass right in the... Come on. Right in the hinge. And I can't get it closed. There we go. I see a piece is going by his hat. And we will see that. We will see that there will be pieces that will, like tomorrow you'll see there might be some that have moved on their own and kind of migrated. That will happen. And that's okay. Again, that's something resin does and it's fun. The majority of it, of course, wants to go down into the crevices. And that's okay too. No, you're not supposed to come to the surface. You're supposed to stay under. Just giving some areas that have a little more than others. A little push. A little push. Okay. No more touching. Just gonna move that pink one back. Is that his hat? Yeah. Alright. Just want to make sure nothing else was there. That didn't need to be there. Alright. So that's done. Let me find what I can put my ounce. My ounce into. turtle mold. I know it's somewhere here, but I keep going for these teddy bears and the candy. And the turtle mold is somewhere, just don't know where. Okay, I'm just gonna try to move this over here. I'm just gonna do one more spritz since it's sitting there. And then we'll get this into resin mold. My free gift from them. And we'll pour the bear and see what else we have left after the bear. So let's pour the bear first. I have a feeling with the Aurora powder it's going to be really pretty. And really clear. Exciting. Okay, let's make a candy, I guess. Probably gonna have enough for all three, to be honest. And just slow my roll a little bit here because I've over poured that for sure. Slow my roll. Oh my God, I can see. I can see. I can see. It's crazy. Being able to see through the resin. This is like a whole different experience now. Never been able to see through my resin pieces. It's crazy. Slow your roll, girl. Slow your roll. I poured just a little too much. So I do have some leftover, but what I'm gonna do is just let it go on my mat, on my catch mat, because it's so pretty and it's so clear right now that I think it will make some really nice pieces to be put in extras. So I'm just gonna pour it and let it flow. It's gonna be so pretty. Might have to keep them separate or put them somewhere where that part of whatever animal we're using for the extras is super clear so you can see them shining with all their beautifulness. Wow, that was enough for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 little bee combs, honeycombs. Almost 11. It's a lot. But that's okay with me, because I have so many ideas with these extras. I really, really do. Alright guys, so that's it for today. I will see you guys tomorrow when we unmold all of our beauties. Thank you guys for sticking with me. I know this was a long one. I know it was a little more complicated because I did lose that beginning footage, but so I'm sorry about that. But thanks for sticking with me. Thank you for being here for my first ever use of a vacuum chamber ever. Never used one before. That was my first time using one. I did, like I said, I don't know if you guys heard me while I was over there with it. It sounds so loud. Like, brrr. But I did turn it on earlier today just to make sure it was working. So I saw that it was going to minus 30 psi, and that's exactly what you want it to do, and sit there, so that gives it enough time to release the gases that you're looking for, so that it pops the bubbles. But I didn't use the resin in it, so that was my first time using it with resin. So it was a learning experience. But let me tell you, it was fun, and it's super, super exciting seeing it come together, being able to pour resin that's clear for once and not stressing because my resin isn't clear. So I'm super stoked for these projects to come out. So thank you to you all for being here. Some extra spurts just in case, and I will see you guys, for me tomorrow, for you guys in a few seconds. The video's at 17%. What's it been? 39 minutes. It's only gone up 10%. That's what I've been struggling with, guys. So this is why I've had to put the quality back. So I really hope the quality's, listen guys, what's happening is I'm uploading it onto my computer. The quality looks great. And then when I go to upload it to YouTube, when it goes from and processes it from standard definition to HD, somehow it gets messed up in that process on YouTube. And then it makes my pictures grainy. I don't know why. The best quality was with the cinematic video that I have been using for the past two videos, but the upload time being almost an entire day, and I'm not joking, like definitely more than half a day, that's just too long. It's far too long. So I'm just gonna have to roll with this, and I hope you guys can stick with me through this until I can figure out why it's doing that, or I can get a camera instead of using my phone. So yeah, guys, that is it. I love you guys so much. I know it's not my outro, but I just wanted to tell you guys that. I love you guys, and I thank you so much for being here. We're at over 70 subscribers, guys. I don't know exactly how much right now, but last time I checked it was 73. I'm so thankful to all of you for being here. I can't thank you guys enough. Your support means the world to me. It just means everything to me, so I'm thankful you guys are here. So we'll see you guys soon, okay? Bye. Lisa, this is for you. This is about as best as I'm gonna get of the girls. Sasha, hi baby. That one's Sasha. And this one's Maza, means cuddles in Serbian. Sasha, that's my baby. Sorry it didn't work last time with the clip, but there you go. So Lisa, that's for you. Hey guys, welcome back. It is the next day. It's officially my birthday, so I have a lot going on around here, but I did want to finish this video. Lisa, I will put a little bit of a clip in. I took a very short video of my girls for you, so that will be coming in. Oh, there's probably more calls to say happy birthday to me. But let's get these unmolded, guys. I'm super, super excited. So I think what I want to do first is these little guys. I can't believe how clear it is, guys. I'm like stoked. I've never seen resin so clear. Look at that strawberry. Look at that strawberry. Look at that. Look at that strawberry, guys. And there's overages. And that's okay, I can trim them down, but look how pretty that strawberry is. My God. And it's so clear. These Aurora powders are just gorgeous. Ooh, there was overages connecting the teddy bear to the candy. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at it on the black lid. Can you see the Aurora powder colors? Oh yeah, now you can get a good look of. So I'm seeing lots of blues, purples. It really changes color. And I love these molds. I love these molds so much. And then our little teddy bear. Oh, he's so cute. Look how bling-a-bling he is. He is so cute. So we have the little bit of overages that was stuck on overages. Sure, we'll just go with overages. It was kind of stuck like this. I couldn't tell because it's so clear. It was hard to see. But that's easy. You'll just cut that off. And that, I just can't believe how clear it is. Guys, I'm in love with this vacuum chamber. It's about time I finally got one to use, but I'm super excited. I ordered one in October. You guys know, never came, so we had issue after issue, but we're good now. We're good. All right, let's do this one. I'm gonna save the gnome for last because I'm super excited about the gnome, because I love gnomes. So let's see how this tray turned out. So again, this was just a test for me because I think you're supposed to put it the other way around just because it has a little bit of a lip, but I wanted to see how I was making the snowman look. So for me, it was more of putting it in a way where it was visible to see where the snowman, yeah. So it should be the other way, and you could still use it as something. You could still use it as something and use it as a tray. I mean, you can even see the snowman through that. But look how pretty that is, guys. Look how pretty. And it looks like there's snow from the crushed crystal. I really love the crushed crystal. Probably could have used a little bit less, but, and I'm shocked I'm saying that because it's me. No bubbles anywhere. Anywhere. Oh my God, guys. What a life changer. Especially in this craft to have one of those. So that turned out beautiful. And again, it is just a little bit of a lip here, so you can even use that to hang it on the wall. That would be a cute Christmas decoration to hang on your wall. There's enough of a lip that it can connect to a thumbtack or a command strip or anything like that, where you can hang it on a wall and use it as a Christmas decoration. But I really love the way this turned out. Turned out so pretty. And now for my favorite, ow. Listen, I told you guys to be careful of the crushed glass. That one wasn't sharp. And then I try to grab it with bare fingers, but I just want to try and get it off of here. And I can do that off camera. But ow, I got myself again with that little piece. Serious law. Serious law. So I'm just going to put those little bits back in there because I don't want to waste them. All right. I waited so long to do this guy, so I'm super excited, and I just really hope there's no bubbles. Pray for me, guys. Pray that there's no bubbles up in here. All right. Let's see, Mr. Gnome. Mr. Snowman. Mr. Gnome homie. Oh my God, he is precious. Of what I see of him so far, he is precious. Oh my goodness. Guys, that turned out so great. Oh my goodness, he looks so great.
Is it not? Oh,
I know.
that's so cute.
And he's got Aurora powder in him, so he changes color. I just made that. I know.
What is it?
Well, it's supposed to be used as a tray, but what I was telling my subscribers is like you can also hang it on the wall because it has a little thing here. But I wanted to put the snowman on the front, so I knew how it was going to turn out.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah, look at our gnome, guys. And look at, it's all clear, no bubbles. No bubbles, I'm telling you guys. I understand that vacuum chambers are expensive, but they do help a lot. They do help the cause a lot. That was my sister, by the way. She's spending the night with me for my birthday. We always love our sissy poo time together.
Yes, we do.
But yeah, so that's it, guys. I really hope you like our really see-through strawberry and candy. And my sister's getting all excited. Yeah, look at it.
Oh, so cute.
I know. There's a little bit of overages I need to clean, but look at how cute.
Oh, it looks almost like a diamond.
Candy. I know. So now we can make, that's what I was going to say. So the hippo that I got from IntoResin is supposed to be a crystal hippo, but I was always afraid to do that because of all the micro bubbles I was getting in my project. So now that I have the vacuum chamber, guys, I can make the hippo crystal clear. So that's going to be super exciting. But I hope you guys love the little art that we made. Just a reminder, because I know a few of you didn't realize, but I do sell my projects. I know I haven't updated anything on eBay as of yet. That's just because of the possibility that my sister and I may do an art show. We're not sure yet. But if you are interested in anything that I have, please email me. If you click on the video on more down below, you'll be able to see my email address as well as a Facebook link. There is also an Amazon link wish list. Please don't feel like you need to purchase anything for me. That is there because I had some lovely subscribers ask me to put it there. That's why it's there, but I don't want anybody to feel like they have to be here or they have to purchase anything. You guys just being here and watching means the world to me.
But support my sissy poo.
So thank you guys so much. I love you with all my heart. Do everything you do with love in your heart, and I hope it comes back to you tenfold. We'll see you guys for the next one. Bye, guys.